Well, we're at my studio, which is on a houseboat on the Thames in Hampton. It's a very grand old houseboat built in 1911 for the wonderful Fred Carney it was built for. And it's a beautiful place. I bought it in 1986, and this is where we've done quite a lot of the work. We've been to Abbey Road as well, where we did a large orchestra session yesterday, in fact, and arranged by Zbigniew Preisny. He's a Polish film writer and arranger, and we had a fabulous, if very long day yesterday. I've been working for over a year now with Phil Manzanera, who's my neighbour in the country, and sorting through the mass of demos that I've accumulated over the last 10 years since I made a proper record. And more recently I've got Chris Thomas on board as well to help give my bum a bit of a kick, which it needs at times. And we've got all sorts of people playing on it. We've got David Crosby and Graham Nash singing on one track.
Let the night surround you. We're halfway to the stars. Ebb and flow, let it go. Feel her warmth beside you.
We've got Robert Wyatt playing some cornet and some percussion here and there. It must be close to a year and a half ago that I started going through this stuff with Phil Manzanera, and then, say, 4 or 5 months ago, I started kicking it up a gear and actually booking sessions and getting musicians and doing some recording. I'm really, really thrilled with it, and the orchestra is another whole layer of stuff on it. One hesitates to say it, but, you know, it's sort of in that Pink Floyd-y sort of area, sound-wise, you might say. Well, we've got a chap here, he's got a glass harmonica. Well, he's got two, actually. One is proper wine glasses. He has a 3-octave range, and he also has another one which he pedals with his feet, and it goes around, and it's a series of glass bowls that are all joined together, getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and he can just play, his fingers play several of them at a time. Extraordinary machine.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
That was much better.
It's what we used in Pink Floyd for the opening of the Wish You Were Here album years ago. We did that, part of that sound was wine glasses. I don't find that my confidence in writing a lyric has improved at all over the years. I have to admit to the fact it's just something that's never going to be quick or easy for me.
Wait for me.
So, in fact, Polly has written most of the ones on this record. Almost always, the lyric comes after, hopefully is inspired by some feeling that's created by the music. I'm hoping to do the Albert Hall, maybe a couple of nights there.
I'll make my getaway, time on my own.
And I'd like to do a very few, very select, very nice venues.
To find my
I want to do like half a dozen cities in very, very nice venues for a night, 2, 3 nights. I know that I would be doing things very differently if I were trying to make a Pink Floyd record. But it's not to say that it's not recognisably in that same sort of ballpark for what we're doing now. It feels very different.
This kind of love is hard to find. I never got to you by being kind. If I'm the one to throw you overboard, at least I showed you how to swim for sure.
I think it's good stuff. So.